Oh, all right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. Tayloa, JC, and I are back on the farm. We have brought a new piece of equipment in. This is a speed rower, for those of you that don't know what it is, or a wind rower, sometimes they call them. But I think the technical American term is a speed rower. Basically, it is a gigantic lawnmower that sort of puts things in a row behind it. Great for making hay. Most farmers that do grass, like, no, that didn't sound right. Most farmers that mow grass for a living, like they haymakers and stuff like that, they're using speed rowers. We were all talking about this before. I don't know that I've ever seen Europeans using these. Aside from there is a Fort Strip model that's really well done, actually, in the Mod Hub. That does the same thing as this.
Ow.
Whoa!
What the?
Did JC trip you up?
Yeah. He got stuck on the side of it.
But in America, we do see them. It's a real thing, and we do see them pretty frequently, once again, with people that are doing grass for their cows. So, I'm going to go ahead and start. I guess we're just going to bale and sell this, so... Breezy, you wanna bail it and wrap, and I'll wait.
Sure.
Do we have a wrapper?
Yes, we do have a square bale wrapper somewhere on the farm.
Somewhere. Okay, I'll get the wind rower if you wanna start baling.
Okay.
What do we got here?
Sounds good.
What am I driving? We have a 7R too, don't we? You want to bail it with the 7R? You can.
One of the best features about these speed rowers is just how fast it mows too.
Yeah, that's one of the things that's really quick.
Like I'm running at 13 miles an hour, so for some of the mowers in the game, that's actually quick.
I wonder if that's how fast do the regular mowers like attached to the tractor mow?
You know what? Actually, I think they're about. Yeah, the disc bind is 13. Yeah, they're all 13. So I guess.
You're like, never mind.
I think in real life they're supposed to be a little faster.
Yeah, in real life they're definitely faster. And in real life they also row. They don't, and they can have wider headers. Yeah. Like a lot of guys run them with bigger headers.
Yeah.
I know that one lonely farmer runs them with like 16 and I think 18-foot headers. So they end up having a pretty wide spread or whatever. Like they're hard to get down the road. Like he has to be real careful when he's traveling down the road because it takes up both lanes.
Yeah, I think the batwing mowers, like what we have base game.
Yeah,
I think they're starting to become more popular here a little bit.
Yeah, well, because you don't have to buy a separate piece of equipment.
Yeah.
That thing does not look bad from a distance. I don't, once again, as you guys know, if you've been around my channel, I'm super duper picky about what mods look like. That one's not gorgeous, but it's not horrible either. It's just not very detailed.
Yeah.
It seems to be just kind of, it looks like it came out of a game from like 10 years. It looks like it came out of Farmer's Dynasty.
Yeah. The textures up close aren't great, but yeah, the further away you are, the
yeah, it looks like it looks like it's out there doing what it's supposed to do. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Did I do that?
Uh-oh.
Someone's using the GPS mod. He's giving up on my track. Well, I'll take you this far around, JC, and then you're on your own for now until he gets going on a regular.
You just mowed into the neighbor's yard up here?
I did. Go to the right, JC, when you get to where I stopped rowing. And I'm going to catch up with Tayloa and row behind him. Big farm, big work. Oh, don't run over the grass that's not been mowed. Or it doesn't matter on this farm, does it?
No.
Okay. Because I know some farms, it's, you know. I've been playing the Klaus farm, and I have that crop destruction on, and I forgot, and I was just driving around in my grass, and then I'm mowing, and I'm like, wait a minute. Whoops. I've killed it. I've killed it all.
So are you able to get 2 passes with that rig?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I figured it'll just be more efficient if I can Get these straight lines going.
The good old North American pinwheel rower.
That, you know what? I lied. Earlier I said that they didn't make any base game American stuff. Well, that is.
True.
Because I don't believe those are, not that you can never find them in
True.
Europe.
And then also the pickup trucks and the semi trucks. A lot of those are.
They finally gave us the U.S. style tipper trailers.
Yep.
The gravity ones.
Yep.
Well, I guess I was. They gave us a few American things.
Yeah.
Yeah, piddly little things.
Yeah, don't forget the Road King. That's our truck, or whatever they call it. It's like a Peterbilt 389 or something, or it looks like a Peterbilt. Because Peter built it.
Womp womp.
I like these little trees.
If we're gonna use this field more, we might want to get rid of those trees eventually.
Nah. Just mow around them.
Nah.
How do you cut those perfectly straight lines, Tayloa?
I don't know. Just really good.
Keeps a knee on that wheel.
I did order that with GPS, by the way, just for you, Tayloa.
Thank you. I noticed that. I was like, oh, it has GPS. Okay, here we go.
I knew. I was like, he needs GPS. Poor fella.
Well, we aren't cash poor anymore, so.
True that.
There's one nice feature to this. Mowing in circles is precise.
The only problem is I can't windrow it.
No. You're just going to have to pick a side.
Pick a side.
Oh, it's cold in here.
I turned my heating on today. What's funny is the wind picked up now and it's warm outside again. It was cold today though. I had to end up closing my windows and I went downstairs and it was like 62. I'm like, I think I'm gonna turn the furnace on for a little bit.
Oh wow.
So I actually had the heat on.
We're still in the 90s.
Well, it's Las Vegas.
Yeah, true. It is a desert.
Yeah, I was trying to call.
I prefer the Midwest during the fall. This is my favorite time of year.
Yeah, I saw that picture Tayloa posted. That was beautiful.
Yep, I was driving around all day out those same roads. They look exactly the same. Because I had a couple homes to photograph.
That picture, that is the only thing, honestly, I will miss when I move to Florida.
Don't move to Florida. Don't move to Florida. Ugh.
But Disney's in Florida. I want to work with Disney again.
All right.
Just be thankful you're not in California.
Why is that?
They're talking about not opening that park until next spring or summer at the earliest.
Right. If I had my perfect way, I'd have Disney put a park right in like Nashville, and I'd go move to Kentucky or Tennessee somewhere. Right?
I just don't like the hot weather, man. I can't.
Oh, you don't go when it's hot.
Right.
Yeah, but you...
you. Once I move down there, you can come down and visit me in the winter when it's like 20
yep.
below
70s.
up here. And
Yeah.
it's 70
No,
down there.
I mean, I still want to swim. That's the thing. So it's like it's too cold in the winter to swim in Florida.
Yeah.
Oh my golly.
In the 60s. So like, come down like in like March, April when it's starting to get back into 70s and 80s and warm enough to swim down there.
Yeah.
But it's still cold and not quite.
That's why I like to go in September because it's cool enough that it's not like boiling hot. You can go out and do stuff, but it's still warm enough you can swim if you're in the sun.
Even sometimes you go down around Christmas time. A few years ago, we were at Disney just after Christmas, and a couple of the days was actually warm enough to swim.
That's awesome.
So.
Look at that. Look at that pretty speed rower.
For me, I don't love the high heat either, but I am better with 100-degree heat than I am with 10 degrees and frozen.
See, now I like it, probably because now you grew up in Ohio though, didn't you?
Pennsylvania and then Michigan.
Yeah, so you grew up with, I don't know, it doesn't bother me. The only thing that bothers me is the financials. In the wintertime, we have no business.
Yeah.
And so we're always scraping by in the winter, and that's the only thing I hate about winter. I actually really like winter weather. It's cozy. You want hot cocoa. You know what I mean? Like it makes you want to cozy up.
You want a fire?
Yep. Yeah. I throw some wood in the fireplace. I've got wood stacked already and ready to go for this year. You know.
Another big reason now, whether I'll develop different allergies once I start living down there, who knows? But I won't have my.
Oh yeah. No, I feel that. Yeah, I hear that.
And I can't wait for. Oh my gosh, to actually have spring and not have to worry about all the pollens that are up here that I'm.
Yeah, no, it kills me too. It's like being sick for 6 weeks straight, man. I know, I get that one.
Now there are different, like I know there's people down there that still have allergies, depending on. So like, whether I'll actually, once I'm living there a couple years, will I start to develop different ones? I don't know, but the stuff that bothers me up here isn't going to bother me down there. When I
yeah.
You get a whole new different set of things to be allergic to.
Right.
Like snake bites and alligators and
snake bites. Yeah, black widow and brown recluse spiders. Yeah, we have brown recluse up here though too. So
yeah,
but they're rare. Now in England, this is an interesting thing. Moni had bites all over her legs and stuff a couple weeks ago. She was sleeping on the couch and something got her, and you could actually see the fang marks. They have a spider in England called the false recluse. And they're a cousin of the black recluse, but they're not as poisonous.
Mm.
So you can get bit by them and not have weird skin diseases, but it's a really nasty bite.
Yeah, the brown recluse, that one, man, their poison's flesh eating.
Yep, it's nasty.
That's not good stuff.
Nasty.
Like they're not gonna bite you in like some spiders where, in a few hours you could die if you don't get an anti thing, but you're gonna have a nasty spot on your skin where it ate away your skin if you don't get it healed.
Yep. Spiders. Ugh. I know they're good. They kill insects. I know. Ugh. I still hate them.
Get a lizard or a gecko. They eat the insects as well.
Well, that's one thing. Actually, Florida, as many spiders as there are, they're not as big a problem because they have the lizards and they have all the stuff that then eats the spiders too. So
what kind of lizards are those that you see all over everything? Are those anoles?
I don't know. I know they have geckos down there, and they have a whole bunch of different lizards.
Yeah, the geckos are different though. I think they have like an anole lizard. It's like we have them up here too, but they're obviously like really plentiful and are much bigger in Florida.
On geckos, they'll save you 15% on car insurance.
That's right. I use gecko.
I guess one of the biggest things that I've heard from some people from Florida is the biggest thing you actually want to get rid of if you see is make sure that you spray around your house to try to get rid of rodents as much as possible.
Oh.
Because rodents means snakes.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you don't have rodents, you're not likely to have snakes because they don't have a food source.
Mm.
Yeah, I get mice here. I've got a trap out right now, and I haven't caught any in a couple weeks. I had a bunch this summer, but we got rid of all of them. I do a humane trap, so I catch them and then I take them out into the. There's a college campus that is not used right now because of COVID. But they're out in the middle of the farmers' fields, about 15 miles from here. So I take the mice out there and let them go into the woods. I'm like, good luck. Watch out for the
somebody
hawks.
else's problem.
Yeah, watch out for the hawks and the snakes and the owls. But I give them a fighting chance,
Man, we are cutting through this field.
Yep, that thing's quick. Look at that. Should we do the alfalfa field too while we're out doing it?
If it's ready, yeah.
It looked like it was.
Oh yeah, it's been ready for the last 3 times we've.
That
That
one.
It's just so
will
small.
Want, yeah, that one will want to ted and store some alfalfa hay bales for our cows. I mean,
Do we have a tedder?
I don't know.
I
I
think
mean,
Yes,
if we don't,
I think we do.
if we don't
Hold
have,
on,
a
let me
tedder, we could
check.
always just silage trap it and sell it for now.
Are you collecting that row? Oh, JC, you threw the whole thing off.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, technically, but most of it's weird. Coming up the field, it makes a tighter pattern that he can bale, but then going down it,
It makes a big mess.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that too. That's why. That's why I just automatically turned and jumped on it because of that.
yeah.
Get down on it.
Oh yeah, we do have a tedder, by the way. We do have a tedder.
Teddy the tedder.
One thing I think that does make this quicker than the mowers that you attach to the tractor is turning at the ends of the field. Because of this being like a 0 turn, you just loop right around and start going again. Whereas with the tractor, you got to make a wider turn or you got to back up and.
Oh, we don't have strong farmer. Dang it.
Nope.
Never mind. Watch out
Sorry.
for that bale then.
Oops, I missed some of the crap. I screwed up.
Oops. Oops, I did it again.
Britney Spears. Oh gosh.
I don't know, like a month ago, there was like this weird internet campaign to have her dad lose the conservatorship over her, because apparently he keeps her drugged up.
Why?
I don't know.
Does she makes more money when she's crazy, Brittany?
Well, no, he keeps her drugged up to keep her normal.
Oh. Well, I mean,
I just don't know. I don't know what that was all about or
Weird.
how that came about.
I don't know a lot about 80s female pop stars. Was she
90s.
80s or 90s?
Late 90s.
Oh, was she late 90s? Oh god.
I didn't even really care for her all that much. I was more of a Christina guy.
I didn't like any of it. I don't like pop music.
Well, it was after your growing up. That was
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was prime my age. So that was the music we were kids.
But I didn't like what were their names? Tiffany and what was the other one? Debbie Gibson either.
Debbie Gibson?
You've always been a different breed, so you don't like the popular stuff.
Yeah,
anymore.
I like rock and roll.
I think she lives out here in Vegas now.
Who, Debbie?
Yeah.
Debbie Gibson. Mall rat princess. I'm not grabbing some of the stuff.
I'm trying to figure out if we should keep this grass or if we should plow this up and plant alfalfa out here, make this our big alfalfa.
We could do that. I don't mind. This would be a good spot for it. I don't know if the neighbors would like it, but
Well, we don't plow right up to their house like you mowed right up to it. We'll leave them a little bit of a yard over there.
Hey, we mowed right up to our property line now. Come on.
If we end up doing that, I think I'm gonna take out these trees first.
yeah. But they give
No.
it such a feeling.
Yeah, but it's. I mean, I guess there's only a couple of them. It's not like it's half forest.
Oh, I heard an
Yeah.
airplane.
Yeah, and watching my favorite football team win gives me a feeling too, but
Yeah, but how hard is it gonna be for you to get between those trees to rake up what I?
Yeah, impossible. I'm having a hard time just raking up what's not even between the trees.
Probably shouldn't have gone right through the trees. I should have gone all the way around that whole bunch there.
So I was playing. I don't know if you guys have tried, and this is a. Hang on a second, JC. Let me grab these together. Ah! I went the wrong way. Wait, no. Oh, or forget it. just grab it. It's whatever.
I can clean it up. I'll fit through better than you will, I think.
Right.
Will was over a couple weekends ago, and he was all excited because Bjornholm was coming out, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. And so it's out, and it's actually pretty nice. It's the first, I played Westbridge. They redid that for 19, and they redid. I think they've just done Sosnovka too, if I'm not mistaken. Sosnovka just came out.
Yeah, it just dropped on the market.
I haven't tried that one yet, but Bjornholm is really nice. They took the old house out and put it like a new, but it's still a custom home, like to the map. And it's like, it's a really nice house, and then it's got like like with an opening garage where you can park your car, but it's in the same place that the old house was, and then the rest of the farm remains intact. But it doesn't. A lot of these maps, when they translate it over, they look muddy. This one does not. It's actually they retextured it, and it looks great. So I've been pleasantly surprised with Bjornholm. Usually I'm not really big into like replaying maps, but this one is very nostalgic, and it's awesome. Yeah, it's well done.
I did that with Lone Oak when it came out. I tried it, and I was like, no, because like it was well done, but I played it so much on 17.
You just get burned out.
Yeah, I'm done with this map. And also, by the time it had finally come out, there were starting to be some other good maps that came out that I wanted to try. Because, oh my gosh. In past years, I've liked, 17. I love Goldcrest. And I love Sosnovka.
Right.
For whatever reason, I hated both the maps they did this year. I absolutely could not get into them at all.
You're talking about Felsbrunn and...
Yeah, Felsbrunn and Ravenport.
Yeah.
Like Ravenport especially, I hated that. I think I played a couple hours on it, and then I was done.
Well, in all honesty, aside from the buildings, they almost feel like the same exact map.
It's just, it has no... Ravenport, to me, had no character, and it's too hilly. Every field is going up or down a hill.
Yeah.
And it's just a pain in the butt to work on, so...
I mean, this map is hilly too, but I like it.
The funny thing was, I always found it hilarious that they had this new sculpting tool, and they added all these new features to be able to, build your own farms. Well, then they gave us 2 maps that were so hilly you couldn't build any farms anywhere.
Right.
Really, like making a giant mountain out of something to level it out.
Right.
Right.
So I was like, oh, this isn't gonna work.
Oh well. Oh, I am looking forward to the new Alps map. I hope it's a good map. And I don't know about the electric tractor thing though, but we'll see.
I know I'm not gonna like the new map because it's the Alps, so it's gonna be a hilly map. And
see, I liked it. The Alps. The original Alps for 15 was my all-time favorite map. I don't know why I liked it so much. Aside from it was like a really quaint little farm. Maybe unique to all the other things that were out there, but
it had a lot of character to it.
Yeah, hopefully this will still have that. We'll see.
I mean, it has the possibility of being like a really good novelty map, but not something I'd play a lot on.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect too much out of it. It's a Giants map, so.
Ouch. Well, Goldcrest was a Giants map, and that was good.
I mean, that's true.
Sosnovka was good.
But it didn't have a lot of detail to it, though.
Yeah.
Like, even those, for as much as we remember having fun on them, and, Goldcrest I liked because it was just big, open. It had the American feel that I wanted that Ravenport did. It was big, open, it had big...
Yeah, I really enjoyed Goldcrest, yes.
Yeah. With Ravenport, I didn't even feel I could use all the big equipment they had because they had small, hilly roads leading to fields that I couldn't get the big equipment down in a lot of places.
Yeah.
If you wanted a detailed map, I'll tell you what, Sosnovka really had some unique features.
Sosnovka did. That was actually pretty good.
It's funny.
Goldcrest had bits and pieces, but it was wide open, and a lot of it was blank.
If you go into like the cities and stuff that are in Sosnovka, they're actually pretty cool. Like the towns and stuff, they have all the like how they have in Poland. They have like that above ground wiring, and like the gas line goes up outside the house.
Yeah, I did enjoy Sosnovka quite a bit. I don't honestly even remember ever going on Felsburn, to be perfectly honest. I don't know if I even ever.
I did. My first farm, the New Holland farm, was on there, and then I lost it when I had to rebuild my computer.
I honestly think I was so turned off by Ravenport that I just didn't even check it out.
Felsburn wasn't bad.
Yeah, to me, Felsburn was the better of the two.
Yeah.
I've heard people say that.
Yeah.
'Cause Ravenport did not, like, I wasn't alone in not caring for that one. It had quite a few people.
No, I never liked Ravenport either. I was disappointed.
Well, it's like they said, okay, guys, go look at American farming, and they went to California. We're like, oh, look, this is American farming, because that's what it feels like. It's just like California.
Yeah, the two places that they've picked have been like the Rocky Mountains and then California. I'm like, that's not American farming. Come to Michigan, come to Pennsylvania, come to Ohio, Indiana, Wisconsin,
Nebraska,
Minnesota.
Right.
That's American farming.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe, or Kansas, Texas, parts of it.
Or even if they had done something kind of based off of like New York dairy farms or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yep. Yeah, South Mountain Creamery, a perfect example.
Yeah, I love South Mountain. I was hoping someone would port that over to 19, but no one has yet, and I'm really disappointed because I love that map. I could play on that again. All right. Well, I am gonna go check the
Felfers.
Felfers?
Alfalfa. When you're done baling, JC, if you want to, I'm going to go Ted, what he's cutting. Actually, I'll wait till he's done cutting, because if we're going to Ted it, we'll just do it all at once.
We're going to have, well, let's see how many hay bales we get.
It's a small field.
Before we sell all those silage bales, I'm just wondering, those grass silage, make them into that. Wondering if we should think about just getting like a few cows started.
We can.
Because we can feed them the silage bales and some of these hay bales, and then we'll have more eventually.
They're going to need water too, right?
Yep.
Shiz. Okay.
You didn't have the arm extension mod, did you?
Animal extension?
Or the animal extension?
I don't think so.
The one that gives them the water troughs?
Let me look in their pen and see. Where is their water trough?
I think it's in the middle of the pen somewhere.
Am I in the pen? This is their pen, right, Tayloa?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe they're living next door.
Oh, no, I'm coming back up in.
Excuse you.
Excuse me.
This is their...
Dr.
I got the water trough. Okay, so...
Oh, yeah, that's the water. So, yeah, they...
So just... Do we just want a regular small water trailer, or should I get the semi-truck one?
No.
I mean, if we're only going to start with a few, we probably only need
Yeah.
But it depends. I mean, if you want to get the semi one for later down the road,
We'll just pick it up later. We don't need it now. It's going to be a while before we start producing.
right.
We'll do... Wait a minute. What's...
You know what? Might as well just get the big semi trailer, because then we have that for hauling out milk too.
Wait, what's the difference? Why do I have a mod version of this?
Mod version of what?
Oh, because it's totally cheating. Who's trying to sneak this in? 250,000 liters. What?
What? Okay, we don't need that big.
Yeah. All right. There you go. It's at the store if someone... Well...
Wait, what? What has 250?
It's a milk trailer. That's like 6 months worth of milk. We'd never even fill that thing up to deliver it.
How did we get that in there?
I don't know.
And we got a water trailer that holds 100,000.
I don't know.
So you ended up getting the semi one.
Yeah, just the regular semi one, not the 300,000
The
liter, the one that would sink that truck like a
The only thing
rock.
with that is we're gonna want to be careful when we fill it up with water. If we want to use it for milk, we don't want to fill it all the way with water.
Right.
There's another way to unload it.
Well, if you reset it, it unloads it.
Yeah, we reset it to the shop.
All right, so we're buying cows. How many should we get?
I mean, we could wait until we have the bales to actually feed them.
Nah.
But... Okay.
We're not playing seasons; they won't die.
Yeah, that's true.
How many do you think we should get, guys?
We don't have a square bale wrapper. I don't think. I'm pretty sure.
I'll tell you. Hold on.
Did you have cattle breeds on, or do we